Hello and welcome to episode 26 of Ride to Dream FC, another doubleheader in the Champions League. Today we have FC Köln and Sporting Lisbon. Chimiti's going home. Let's get into it. So a couple of amendments to our first team. The Gallo's replacing James Gomez. Not too long yet for Gomez to come back from his injury. Diawara in place of Christensen, who is suspended for this game, and Fatawu had a bit of a moan about not playing enough football. So we brought Fatawu in as well in place of Amad Diallo. Diallo can come on as an impact substitute if we do require against FC Köln. Have we underestimated these? I thought this might be an easy win. Even with Sporting, I thought because of how we started the season, it might be an easy win for us. We'll see how the game goes along, but we are going to demand more and we are going to stay positive. We are the away team here. I think potentially though, although Canna is running away with this, I'm just going to pause this for a second. As we did against Manchester City and Monaco, we are going to drop our wing-backs into no-nonsense full-backs. I don't want to get caught out at the top. I'm going to drop them down. We won't get stuck in. I need to make this a permanent change to our mentality and our instructions, so remind me down below if I haven't changed it after this game. So Diamande into Canna, Harry MB, broke the offside trap here, Chimiti. It is just blocked. Diamande now. Thought he was going to win the ball back. He hasn't done that. We have dropped down into 10th place. 8 points off 5 games so far. It's not the worst in the world, but I really don't want to go through the qualifying playoff rounds to get into the round of 16. Although not a lot has happened, in all honesty here. We're going to demand more. Schmidt's down the left-hand side. Right hand side for Köln. Diawara's just lost out then to Olisson. Back to Hector. I mean, it's just over the bar. Dovin on a 7.1 so far in this game. Him and Salah have both been doing very well as our goalkeeper. Diamande down the right. It's found some space into Omega, into Chimiti. It's headed just away. Duda gives it to Schmitz. I might drop into potentially a defensive mentality here, only because they're breaking forward. They're on 6-on-5 at the minute. Back to Duda, back to Shaqiri. I mean, we are getting dominated here. We've made it to half-time. They've had double shots. We've had the same on target, but possession-wise, we are dominating. We are being dominated, I should say. It's not a fantastic showing of our players here, and FC Köln have got another highlight into the second half, headed just wide. I'll give it 10, and if nothing has changed, we need to make some tactical tinkering, and we're going to do that right now. Okay, so doesn't seem to be working, this doesn't. What else have we got? Don't really want to use that. That looks a little bit too defensive. Omega hasn't been fantastic, but nor's Chimiti in all honesty here. I think Omega, we're going to drop him down and replace him with a cam. Do we go with Jorgensen or do we go with Diallo? You know what? I think Diamande can go as our cam. Left wing, we will put Ibrahim Adel. Why not? It's a bit attacking, that is, but we'll bring in Ibrahim Adel. Diawara hasn't really impressed me, but him and Canna, again, they're both having a bit of a poor game, so we're going to bring on Agume, and we'll leave those as our changes just for now. We'll see if that shores up our defence just a little bit. We're going to tell them to focus as well. Skahiri, I mean, I thought that was a save by Dobbin, but it has cannoned off the crossbar. And there's not a lot in this game that we have produced, if we're being honest. We haven't produced enough. Dropped into a cautious mentality. I don't want to lose it now. If we can't win it, I definitely don't want to lose it. End the series, going to bring on for Chimiti, Bookman for Tanganga, and we've probably got one more change. Fatawu for Diallo. We'll see if that does anything, although FC Colne have got a corner now. No, they haven't. It was one of those highlights where nothing happens. We're going to go attacking for the last couple of minutes, but I was going to say it's over. There's one more highlight. We've been absolutely dominated in this game. And please don't say that's how we lose. Please don't say we lose like that. Flying header from outside the box. Oh, it's disallowed. Thank the FM gods for that. I mean, how close was this? He did step offside. Wow. I think we've scraped our way through that with a draw, a 0-0 draw. I mean, imagine losing in the 95th minute. I would have cried. But what do we say to the players here? I'm not very happy at all. Do we thrash our arms? We seem to thrash our arms a lot. Point the finger assertively. Hands on hips. Maybe a hands on hips. I've not been happy with this. We weren't unlucky. We weren't on top either. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to say we didn't play as well as I expected them to play. Now, the next game that we are going to come back for is Sporting CP. They've got 5 points from 4 games so far. We're on 8 from 5. We're in this kind of blue section of the table, but ideally I want to be in the green. I don't want to go into the playoff rounds. We're only 2 points away from it, so hopefully we can beat Sporting CP and then we'll get into it. I've got a few games to play in the league. I'll see you back then. So the big day's here. Chimiti has gone home to Sporting CP. He's shown me around his area, where he used to play football as a kid. We went for his favourite restaurant as well. Very nice of him to do that, but now it's business time. Can he put the sword to his former club and put us into a dominant position to not have to go for the playoff rounds? I really hope so. However, Sporting CP, they've got a fantastic team, but I don't know, I think the Chimiti factor is one that's going to play a big impact in this game. It'll be a big part, big impact, and that's what we need Chimiti to do. I mean, I know a few of the players that are here, but I don't think they're as good as ours. Although Diamande at centre-back, we would like to bring him in on a permanent, but he's way out of our price range. Saying that, we're at home. I thought we were in Portugal. That's a little bit awkward now, isn't it? Anyway, Nuno Santos bursting towards our end of the pitch. That's such a stupid foul by Amay. I mean, what would... I'm not sure what would go through your mind to make such a ridiculous challenge like that in 15 minutes. Well, Dobbin, he's got a big... Oh my god, he saved it. And what is that as well? What's going on? Who knows? What a big save by Dobbin. He's pretty much helped out Wisdom Amay there. That was shocking. He's one to come off straight away at half-time, I think, if Amay is going to continue to play this way. Anyway, we'll demand more again. Bookman into Jorgensen, over the top. Fatawu's coming home as well. A bit of an unsung hero, Fatawu. Well, one for me anyway. Him and Chimiti. Maybe I should start playing them more together. Christensen now. Into Nagalo. Into Wisdom Amay. Over the top to Omega. What have we got? Omega 1-0. Lovely stuff. He doesn't care about them going home. He's got his own story to write. And what a lovely goal that is from Omega. Christensen to Nagalo, into Amay. Silly booking early on, but lovely ball over the top, and then Omega on the half volley has put it right past the Sporting goalkeeper, Bruno Varela. So let's take this let's take this lead into half time, please. We're going to tell them just to focus for the last 10 minutes. We don't want to concede another penalty. Looking at you, Wisdom Ame, and we don't want to concede any kind of silly fouls or get any silly bookings. But very nice we have there. Do we tell them we're not happy? I don't know, hands on hips. Let's not kick them too much while they're down. Mohamed Diamande is one to come off. Fatou's nervous. Can we have a personal talk with Fatou? Keep going, you can make the difference. He's now inspired. Look at me. What a dude. You've not been good enough. Get it together on Diamande. He's going to get sent off now, watch. Just imagine a horror tackle coming in from Diamande. Jorgensen's now on a booking. Diamande with the ball, however, goes for goal. Bruno Varela just tips it past the post. And unfortunately, Sporting are on the attack here. Matthias Rees, no, it was our highlight. Lovely stuff. Christensen swings it in. Bookman at the back post. Varela claims it once again. I think we will make a couple of... We've got 4 bookings now. What has happened at half time? We're going to drop our players down onto no-nonsense fullbacks. Gomez is just coming back from injury, so we won't bring him on. Tanganga and Kabor both to come in. Jorgensen for Agume and Diamande, he'll come off. You know what, we'll go with Ernest Namar. We have got one more sub to make, but Chimiti's staying on. That's a lovely ball by Trincao into Paulinho. I thought that might have been another penalty there. Dobbin hits it long up the pitch. Diamande heads it to no one. Here's Chimiti. He's done it. He's scored against his former club. Don't say it's offside. That's not offside at all. He's a genius. He's timed his run to perfection. And it's awarded. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Chimiti, you've done it. Diamande heads it. Fatou, lovely pass here. Assist against his former club. Chimiti makes Bruno Varela. Can you ask for any more than that? I don't think you can. Very nice to see. And we will continue with our tactical changes after this goal. Definitely tell them to focus once more. Fatou can come off for Ahmed Diallo. For Esgiao on the right hand side into Diamande. Braganca, Diamande. Having a bit of pressure here, and I don't want to see it. No tackles in the box, please. Trincao. That's a lovely goal. Very nice to see. Out of possession, we are. Get stuck in. That's taken off. We're going to drop down just a little bit. I mean, this win would mean the world to our standing in the league. And I'm a little concerned now that Sporting, they've got their goal back. Maybe they're going to, in true football manager style, the momentum's going to be with them, and then they're going to get an equaliser. So, Ezegal loses out to Fatou. Didn't we bring on Ahmed Traore? Apparently we didn't. Fatou over the bar. Not sure what that was. You know what? We did make the change, but once again, it never registered until we click in the top right hand corner. So Paulinho, Bookman beats him in the air. Christensen's very lazy onto that. Matthias Rees into Braganca. Rees again. Marsa. Relvas. Bookman gets it, gives it to Ahmed Diallo. Use your pace. What have we got? Into the box, into the top corner. Ahmed Diallo. What a goal, what a run. Love this player. 3-1 now. Surely that is game over. Chimiti, he's got an assist now against his former club. Diallo into the box. Lovely finish into the top left-hand corner. We're going to drop from a positive into a balanced. We're going to tell them to focus once more. And I think that is game, set and match. 10 minutes to go. Where does that put us in the league? We'll find out after the game. Ahmed into Omega. Varela, good save there. It's tipped it around the post. But I'm just waiting for this time just to trickle down now. Focus once more. 3, 2, 1 minute of added time left. Tanganga, Chimiti, open goal. It's 4-1. I don't see Chimiti being offside there, so very nice for him to get a second goal against his boyhood club. Disallowed? No. Chimiti. Oh well, it's just burnt down a little bit more time. Christensen cuts it out. Chimiti loses out to Diamande. Very interested to bring Diamande in. I would like another centre back, and to be fair, another centre midfielder to come into the team in place, potentially of Christensen, but don't know why they're showing the disallowed goal. Lovely, lovely win. Can't ask for much more than that. Diallo, Chimiti, Omega, all impressing for us here. And we will praise that win. You know what? You've blown them away. You've blown me away. Very nice to see. How are we looking in the table now? We're just outside of kind of the green sections. 2 games to go. And unfortunately they're against Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. But let's just enjoy this. Now before we go, just a quick update in what's happened in domestic football. Since the 0-0 draw with FC Köln, we beat Randers FC 3-0. Minte, Diawara and Nagalo all getting on the score sheet. Viborg FF, we beat them 3-2. We're 3-0 up in 25 minutes with Ibrahim Adel. And Elias Ashuri assured it was going to be a tense finish by getting 2 goals late for Viborg. But we managed to hold on. Ibrahim Adel, he hasn't played as much as he did last season. I think maybe we overspent now for 12 million, but he did fantastic for us last season. A good squad rotation player now. We are going to push on with more high quality players, but very happy with his introduction and his consistent form that he has been showing. But as I mentioned, FC Bayern and Borussia Dortmund are our next 2 games. I'll see you then. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.